We're starting.
We're starting.
We're starting. We're not playing this game.
Yes.
Get
no,
off
we're
of
not
that.
playing.
There,
What?
you're player one right now.
Why am I player one?
Don't worry about it. And scoot in.
It's better.
Don't move the entire couch though. Jesus.
I'll move the entire couch if I want to.
All right. Let's pop over to Restream.
Yeah.
See if it says we are live. I have no idea how to check that. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, it says YouTube's online. That's good enough.
Good enough for us.
Hey everyone, I'm
Hey.
Joe.
I'm Joe.
This is not Joe.
I'm Joe.
This is Trey, my father. If you are on our Discord or following any of our social media, I think he posted that he will not be here tonight due to an anniversary thing that he's doing with my mother. So we got Trey here to stream with me. You guys will have to deal with him.
I'm the replacement.
He is the replacement. Today, we are playing Super Play Action Football.
Yeah.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
sports game. You've only been here for
Yay.
sports games.
How?
Except for Kaiser
fun.
Mario during the 24-hour live stream. So take a look at this front of the box. What you thinking?
It's football.
It's football. It's a very
It's
angry
definitely-
man.
Yeah.
Uh,
Angry football man. It is John Madden himself.
And we got. Oh Jesus! All right, that's unfortunate right there.
What?
The back of the box, all right, is really tiny. Why is it doing that?
Guys.
Whoop. There we go. No, it's no longer tiny. What
There we go.
What do you think about the back of that box?
It's like every other, like a lot of them. Not every.
It
other
is a lot of them.
Yes.
So for the past couple games, they have been taking a step away from the typical like 1-inch squares in the top right corner, and putting them into a different arrangement, which I really enjoy. But this brings us back to that standard
It's sports. What were you expecting?
1-inch squares in the corner. I mean, better. We did find a game manual, but we are not able to pull it up for some reason because
Yeah.
OBS is being uncooperative. So, no manual for you guys tonight. Though we did find it, so I'm sure if you guys looked online and really wanted to find it, you could find it as well. So, with that, let's go ahead and
Let's start.
get straight into it.
You be player
You want
one.
me to be player one?
Yeah, because clearly I could not be player one.
All right.
Oof.
Great intro.
It's football.
It's football. It's definitely football.
Ooh. Yeah, football.
Yup.
Trademark and copyright. 1992 Nintendo. Yeah,
So,
it's football. Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
Teams, names, logos, and helmet designs. Get this out of here.
Registered trademarks of the NFL and its members club. Member
Member
clubs. Ooh.
So let's do.
Uh,
I guess it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
Is it a one-player game?
It kinda looks like it.
That'll be unfortunate if it is.
I'm not complaining.
5-minute quarters.
Nah, 15-minute quarters. We'll get through one game. Ah, yes, my favorite level of football options.
I feel like we were just in option 3 were.
Okay.
So, I wonder if our school's in this. I highly doubt it.
No.
Our school was a thing at this time.
Oh no. We have to check. Oh, hey,
Oh,
there
sweet,
is
it
2
is.
players.
You're right. Oh, and there's a
Oh,
co-op.
and there's co-op. Fun.
Name your high school.
Oh, they give me too much power.
I'm gonna choose my high school, obviously. When...
Okay, when I read jersey, I did not think
purple.
of it as like the
They're
thing
gonna
they
be
wear.
full purple.
Oh god.
You
The
know what?
Waluigi's,
I'm the Waluigi.
because that's definitely what that color scheme is.
What about...
Ooh, fun.
Where is... There we go. What What colors does Wario wear? It's like that. It's
We need to
Wario.
look up what Wario looks like.
This is Wario as it's getting.
Gotta look it up. Gotta be accurate. Yeah, yellow and purple.
So, purple, yellow.
Black is good enough.
I don't know. I really liked the Waluigi. I like that one. End.
And the team of Oakley. No. Yeah, sure. Oakley. The team of Oakley.
No one else knows of the existence of Oakley.
Like 2 people are gonna get that.
What does Oakley look like?
Minty boy.
All green.
Yeah. Glenwood versus Oakley.
Man, I should have done Sarthaw.
Oh,
We can do that next game.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have no
We did
idea
not look at the
why.
controls.
We have the manual. Did we look at it? Not at all.
Why?
It's football.
Okay, pass him. Oh, thanks. Really got to read that.
Sorry. So,
Pitch,
let's
sprint, dive,
see. Power
defend.
tackle is that.
Oh.
Dive is
Oh, hey, it's our favorite character, Mario.
where?
Where he's missing his eyes
Oh.
on the coin.
Pass is that. Cadence. Snap.
Wait.
So that's how you start. That one
Okay,
right there.
yeah,
It's
handoff.
A.
I know what football is.
Or B. Pass is B. Handoff is also B. Pitch is B. Sprint is A. Dive is B. Well, defending is B. Then power tackle
Okay.
is A.
I'm not gonna remember any of those.
It's A and B. A
I'm
and B
not
does
gonna-
everything. There you
Okay.
go. That's how you play.
Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
I think I picked tails, so you're getting heads. Ah, yes.
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails, so. Oh, God.
That's hard to read.
Yeah, kick or receive.
It's up to you.
I don't know anything about football. I
No.
think. Oh, boy. Oh, no. What's happening?
It's
What's
slow.
happening?
It's so slow.
Good start.
I understand nothing.
Me neither. This is
This so bad.
What does this mean? Do you watch any football?
No. I
No?
don't.
Okay, good. So we're in the same boat here. I don't remember what I picked.
I think we're the Flashing Boys. Oh. I did it bad.
Was that you or me? Because I
Me.
definitely accidentally hit a button.
It was me. I moved.
Okay. Let me, like...
Looks interesting so far.
Ready.
Maybe. You have to. You're
So
the
how's your
one-
day been?
You're the one going,
I know.
Jay.
I have 20 seconds. How's your day been? Who's this?
That's my father.
Ah. Hello there.
You know, we haven't exactly gotten gameplay, but it doesn't sound like there's music, which is disappointing. But there is a lot of sound, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of beeping.
There's a lot of beeping, cheering. Start.
Am I not hitting?
Hit
Oh.
start.
I'm having a rough day, man.
It's
Ready, set.
it's football. How hard can it be?
Ah!
Apparently very.
I've gained 10 and lost 5 so far. We're gonna just guess we're doing that one.
I know what none of this means.
Ready, set.
Oh, I moved again. That's right. I
Nice.
can't do that. I forget.
Mm-hmm. The nickel zone, is that just like where Nickelback hangs
Ready,
out?
set.
Look at this photograph.
That's exactly what it is. It's no other noise. Ooh, and they
This slap of
Yeah.
something on the ground. Ooh.
no other noise, and like no frames in between. It's just they're standing upright and now they're on the ground.
Ready, set.
No game.
No good.
First down.
Dude, don't. I.
Defending looks is a lot easier.
Yeah.
I think.
Ready,
How do I
set.
go?
It's A to start it, but like other than that, you're on your own. Told you.
That's. Oof.
B was sprint, right?
A was
Or-
sprint.
Was it A? Okay. Dude, neither of us understand this. It's not gonna help if you try and understand it.
I wonder what happens if I just stand still.
Ready, set.
Absolutely nothing. Cool. Great. Love it. Love it. So, if you hold straight up, it goes at the angle. It's kind of weird. I don't like the
Yeah.
way it's
Oh.
laid out.
That was needed, yes. Very important, like 3-second intervention to just, watch someone get tackled on
Ready,
TV.
set.
Do we really have to do this for an hour?
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Don't worry about it. Don't check your phone.
Fine.
Just don't think about it.
We're going to the Nickelback zone.
It'll be faster. It'll be over before you know
Look at this graph.
it. Look at this grass. It's very nice. Well kept. God, it's so difficult. What is forward?
First down.
It's so much easier to defend because
Yes,
everyone else
because
does
everyone.
everything for
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
I can't wait until we play together.
Oh boy, that'll be even more fun. What happens if we just?
Set.
How's it going?
Are you waiting out the time?
Yeah.
That's gonna give me the ball. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, let's see. The dead silence, except for beep. Twiddle your thumbs. Oh. Guard. I thought that was all.
Oh shoot! You still have the ball.
Okay,
What?
it just gave me a yellow card and sent me back 5 meters. Five. Just sent me back 5.
Ready, set,
What if we just stand still?
Impossible.
You move very slow.
Yeah. Can we? Okay. Did you see the lady directly beneath the TV on the right side?
No, I'll have to keep that.
Next
in mind
time?
for that.
Look for it. The face. Something is off about the face. I don't know if it's just I can't figure out what it is or not, but like there is no face.
Ooh. Hi Cam, how's it
Oh. Alright.
going? Boy.
We haven't done punt yet.
Cam says, "How are you two tonight? How are you doing?" They couldn't hear that. You're gonna have to speak
I
up.
know. I'm just looking at the camera.
ready, set,
Oh right, punting. Gotta kick it. I'm gonna tackle you.
That's all just staring. It's like, what do I do? Why do I always get stuck with these?
I don't know.
At least it's
The
not.
hero says, "Looks like the players move really slow." They do. They move very slow. Very, very
And
slow.
we're sprinting. There's a slower option.
I haven't been sprinting. I just
I
haven't been
have.
playing.
Have you noticed a difference?
Nope. Oh, hey, look, you kicked it. It's really going.
Straight to your team.
Ah!
That wasn't even me. That was still a computer.
Nice.
first down,
I hope it's your turn because it gave you the ball.
You're defending, bud. Should you just call a timeout?
No, it just didn't do it. Didn't give me a
Didn't let you?
chance.
ready,
I
set,
think the time ran out.
Oh shoot.
Yo, I can do just as good if I just let it down.
He says, at least as a sports game, at least they gave it a soundtrack. Oh god, there is something wrong with her eyes.
It's more than something.
There's facial proportions. Your eyes are in the middle of your head. Nose is in the middle
Yeah.
between the bottom of your chin and your eyes.
I
And then
guess
your
you're-
mouth is in the middle of those two.
Gotta pick, buddy.
Her eyes
I
are
need to
very
come
much
out.
like in her forehead.
I couldn't discern a face. I just saw like 8 blank pixels, and that's about it.
They did give it a soundtrack, which is cool. I like that they gave it a soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh, oops. Definitely. Let's just go back to this. Because, like, we saw this once, but, like,
0-0.
0-0. That's all that matters. Look at this zone.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's making me groan.
ready, set,
This is where I went to school. I figured out how to sprint.
It's A.
You spam A. You have to repeatedly press it.
Thanks for telling us that, game. What does pause mean? Oh, right, we just...
Bud, we just went over this.
ready,
I'm in a day. I couldn't break free. No gain. Where was he going?
Where'd he go?
Wait. Why did the ref just appear? Punt it. Do what you want.
It is my 4th down.
Look at the zone.
Nickel zone.
I can't tell if you're only 13 yards away or you're only 13 yards.
Yes, the wood.
What?
Can't put, yes, the wood. Go boys. Go boys. Go boys.
I swear to God, it does nothing. Sprinting does not.
First down.
Aha. Cramp in my neck.
Oof. Yikes.
Ready, set.
We're getting real close to your touchdown zone, huh?
I'm going.
What?
I don't know. Hey.
Hey, I'm winning.
I mean, technically, we're both winning.
Are we both winning or are we both losing? Because this game is not big.
I mean, technically, we're both winning because we're both Glenwood. You were already on the ground and like 3 more people lunged onto you. It's terrifying. The ref just
Look at the lady in the corner. Her eyes right here for it. Look at the guy on the right.
The guy on the far right reminds me of someone. Like, he reminds me of a character from a different game. But I can't remember who.
All I'm thinking is, you are not worthy.
You're not worthy.
Showing.
Set.
Oh, I'm defending. Why did you?
He slowed down so much.
I think you can only hit it once. And you get a burst of speed.
And that's it?
Yep.
There he is on the
There
right.
he is.
The girl in the red shirt, like, directly to the right of the ref, has a very much a, like, letter D as her mouth.
Like a sideways letter D or like just
it's-
a
it's
normal
like,
letter
here's
D?
It's like that.
Okay, because you either meant that or that, and I really wanted to see the second one. Look at him go.
That was the slowest I think he's ever gone.
He wasn't even walking.
He was... Crawling.
One small step for man.
One small step for Glenn, one giant leap for Woodkind.
Oh, right.
Thanks. You can't move before I call it.
Oakley, third down.
I know what nothing means.
What if I just...
Time out again.
Yeah, like, what position is it gonna give me?
Ready, set.
I definitely think you have to spam it.
I don't know, because you spamming it made it go slower. He just appears there.
Did you look at the girl on the right?
Yeah?
The D face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I still can't
that's
get
not a
over
good
the
way to
ref.
put that.
If we don't acknowledge it, Twitch won't notice.
Can you not?
I'm gonna sit
We have to get one game over, at least.
Good point. Just gotta check the score real quick. Okay.
The Woodwood. That is actually what I have the woodwind instruments called in my
Ready,
music app.
set.
You okay there?
And I'm not the one that came up with that. I can't take credit for that. Look at that ball go.
It's straight to my team.
Yeah, that's how punts work. It does not switch your characters at all. You are stuck with the same dude. And if
That's the
you're
first time I've
on-
seen the ref move.
If you're on the opposite side of the field, you're on the opposite side of the field. You're not getting back.
Ready,
I really hope I
set.
can pick that up. So I'm just going for it. He missed.
Go. It's not my guy either.
I wasn't even doing well. Clear covers the ball. That's the only time I've seen the ref move, though. Most of the time he just bops up and is just there.
Ready,
I
set,
prefer all of the other football games I've played. Oh god, I've lost sprint ability.
Can't take it anymore. Yeah, let's look at the controls again real quick.
Snap the ball after play, Pascal. Blah, blah, blah.
You know what?
The B button. Kicking game. Ball carriers. The A button to sprint when you need an extra burst of speed to get by the defense. This will cause the players to tire more quickly.
So that's why.
Well, they definitely tire quickly.
Yeah? I'm just not gonna look at the guide. I can figure this out myself.
Sure.
Or all I need to do is just... Oh, right, you can move left or right, I guess.
Wait!
What was that?
That was cool.
Sure.
I have no idea how that worked.
first down.
I don't know why he threw the ball. I don't know how he threw the ball, but he threw the ball. So...
Alright. I'm gonna head out.
Ready, set,
Did you see my character on the map?
No.
Okay, don't want you. I just want you to stay alive for as long as you can.
first down.
Okay. You want me to just, like,
Wait.
waste time doing this?
Yeah, watch the map.
Set,
I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm out of there.
How far can you go?
That's
Oh,
as far.
that's far. Go up. As far that's down.
I'm circling you. And then I move forward and it
That's why I said go up, like go backwards.
just leave.
Yeah, see how far you can get.
Oakley's done football.
I can tell. We haven't even hit
It's
halftime.
like-
ready, set,
What's the yellow line do? What's the yellow
That's your
line?
touchdown zone, I believe.
Oh, that is. Oh.
Bye, I guess.
And we're done. That's all, folks.
You dude coming running from off screen. Oh, that's good.
I think he just passed Oakley. Because it just kept going. It had no drop to it. It just... You saw that, right?
It's such a bad game.
ready, set,
Ready? Ready, so I tweet.
I thought I saw a booty cat. Tweety bird?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
5-2 safety blitz.
Sounds like a dance.
It's a safety dance, but blitz form. Look how close you are. Wait, we got this. We got this. There's still a chance.
We
just have to make sure you don't move. Like, not even a yard, like 1 foot.
Friends don't dance, and if they don't dance on there, no friends of mine. We can necromance if we want to. We can bring the dead to life.
I didn't even see what it said. Balin, more than one. What does that
What is a
mean?
balun? Maybe it's a balloon spelled incorrectly.
I don't know. Make this last forever.
Please don't.
It's
We
a
aren't
time
even
to
at
move
half
on.
core. We aren't even at halftime. And we have it set to 5-minute quarters. I want you to think about that. We have it set to 5-minute quarters. A game should logically take 20 minutes to play.
It's taken us half an hour to get through a quarter.
We aren't even to done with the second quarter. We're in the second quarter right now.
Oh, I thought we were still in the first quarter. I'm gonna be
No.
honest. Look at this zone. Ugh.
Ready, set.
Go boy. Go boy. Dang it.
Just let it die.
I lost a yard.
He just shows up. Doesn't do anything. Stands there.
The guy to the right of the girl with the D as a mouth is definitely done. Like, just
I was
done with her
not paying.
crap.
I was not paying attention. I was only paying attention to the concession stand dude, because he's just so happy. He's just like, yeah, yay, get your popcorn. You're like, I don't know, like, you want stickers?
Oh, cool. I made a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, guys. Joseph, look at me. Do we have to play this entire game?
What was that?
Okay.
Is it not letting me kick?
Set.
There is
After you get a touchdown, don't you get to, like, make a kick? I don't remember. I feel like you
all
do.
that reminded me of was like one video that I can't talk about, but it's a football thing, and it's really funny, and I'm gonna have to show you afterwards. Never seen.
Ready, set.
Let's make this go quick. Oh, it's a 2-point conversion. That's why.
Are you alright, like, mentally? Do you think any of us are?
I really wish we were playing one of the soccer games instead. Because those controls make sense at least.
It's going. Oh, they're all coming for you.
Make my way downtown. Oh, hey, look, 0 seconds left.
Halftime, yay!
Bang!
What a great halftime show!
Like, oh no.
Total rushing yards for offense, negative 23. I have lost 23 yards on offense.
If you've lost 23 yards, what have I lost?
Oh,
It was such a good music.
what about you? Only 14.
Lost 23 on defense.
When did I lose defense?
I think only
14.
they're just switched
Oh.
because
They are.
we're
Yeah, that's it. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's degrading my capacity to think. Games not have
Can we just
strong
stay here for a bit?
components. You were just listening to music. Just gonna vibe to super action football.
cow room 7 o'clock.
Couch room.
The couch room at
9:30.
9:30, yeah.
Why do you always kick it so low?
I want to.
Why?
I want to get a perfect nothing. Where he just kicks it and it just falls over. I like how like 2 of my team lunged over your dude.
First down.
Timeout. Timeout.
It's
What, Balin less than 30? What? I feel bad for anyone that like.
what is a Balin? Out of anyone who thinks football is a good game, what is a Balin?
I'm sorry. Oh, that says 10.
Where? Oh,
10 to go. My
Yeah.
brain physically saw that as
you have to go
IC.
10 yards.
I know. My brain physically saw that as an I and a C.
I could see that.
You can I see that?
I see that. Dude, I kind of want an icy now. Like the really crappy.
Colt's not with us right now.
No, I don't.
You know we're dying mentally when that made us laugh.
That was a good joke. And I'm
No,
glad
it
Colt doesn't
wasn't.
watch our streams, because otherwise he would be very upset that we made a joke about his name.
His name and not. Oh!
What?
I'm going!
Why? Why does that happen?
Oops, that wasn't the pass. What's the pass button?
B.
Okay, so. Oh, I know why. Because when you start running, you can't pass. Oh, hey, we got a new animation because I intercepted it.
I didn't see the animation.
Your team jumps up and I just lunge in front pretty much.
Alright.
I need another timeout. The Balin 38. Oh wait, no. It switched from Balin less than 30 to Balin
more
greater
than 38.
More than?
More than.
It's greater than.
It's more than.
You uncultured swine.
It's more than and less than.
We're figuring this out.
I'm pretty. I just look at your phone and I see Wario's face.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Ready.
Have I told you about the scam calls I get?
No.
So
I'm going.
I have this I keep getting scam calls from these people, and they have a habit of calling me in the middle of 4th hour. So like
Interesting.
10 o'clock in the middle of the day, or I guess 10:30, 11 o'clock, and it's Chinese. Now keep in mind I haven't
Like,
taken
The actual language?
yeah,
or-
like actual language. It's
Okay.
Chinese. And keep in mind, it's been a solid like 5 or 6 years since I've taken any type of Chinese, and I don't remember like anything.
You took Chinese?
I did. I took Mandarin Chinese. I remember hello, friend, how are you? And like 1 through 9. I don't even remember 10.
Huh.
But they start out saying stuff in Chinese, which is immediately how I know it's a, scam thing.
Set.
Because it starts out with Chinese, and it's a robot, like it's a voice machine.
Oh.
And after about 30 seconds of talking, it cuts to an English voice, like robotic voice. It sounds like Siri, and it just goes, Chase Bank. And then immediately back to Chinese.
I think Mr. Chase Bank wants you.
Ready.
The Chase.
The Chase Bank. I love scam calls.
I never pick up scam calls.
First down.
And I should.
The calls aren't as good as the emails that I deal with. Because,
You get emails?
oh my god, I have an email specifically to respond to scam emails.
Oh my god, you do?
And There was one I responded to because it was like it was like European. It was like your great uncle in Europe, Craig Skull. Because I have my name on stuff set as Joe Skull. Like my username is Skull1034 on everything. And so they're like, your great uncle Craig Skull has passed away and left you a large sum of money. And I strung them along for like 2-3 weeks maybe, and then they just haven't emailed me back since.
Just be like, so what about my Craig Skull money?
That epic football game? Epic football game.
Man. Epic football game.
What did he tell me to say? Like, point at the screen. Say, Matt. Hey, Matt. There you go. I think that's what
Hey, Matt. That's what I thought when he meant, like,
I wonder if I
point at
can
the screen.
find my emails that I sent with him. I'll do it while you're doing stuff.
I'll find much more important things. So beautiful. How? I tried earlier, and I did not. Also, I don't think that's what the yellow line
I have no idea what the yellow line is. Alright. Add another account. I'll have to add the entire account.
Just... Can't tell if that was disgust or, like, surprise.
It was so much more than that.
Ready.
I didn't realize they had a diving game for Mario.
It's Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Why do you think Eggman was next to him?
I didn't notice Eggman.
First down.
For any of you wondering what we're looking at, just look, just the phrase Wario up on Google Images. You'll find it. See?
I don't like that. At all.
Ready.
Did not mean to do that.
You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
You know this is how I get whenever, like, I've lost it.
This is pain.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Joey. Hey, Joey.
It's the nickel zone.
Booba!
Oh my god.
Set.
Oh, the boobas are terrifying, dude. I hate them. I mean, like, I love boobas. Don't get me wrong. But they're a very cursed European version of Teletubbies.
First down.
Do you think that instead of, like, the baby son, they just have, like, Old Man Moon? It's like, yes, the boobas!
The sun doesn't say anything.
Yes, it does. It goes, because it's a child.
Right, it laughs. I forgot.
Yeah, it goes,
Oh, look, touchdown.
I
figured out how to play it.
I was about to go, I'm glad one of us figured this out. Because, I mean, if one of us figures this out, it goes quicker, hopefully. Oh. Sorry, it was just
Hold on.
hurled.
Search mail. Craig. I'm gonna see if I can't find it by looking up Craig. Oh yeah, it was Alan. I forgot that's who I was texting.
Alan? You want me to send, like...
Cam says the sun should say something. It's not how it works. Just because it should doesn't mean it will. Or has.
Just submit.
Okay, so.
This is so much more interesting than football.
Shoot, where is the first one that he sent me?
Ready. Set.
Mr. Alan Fuller.
There it is. Alright.
Does it say where from he is?
Somewhere in Europe. That's all I remember.
Dang. Gone. Can I see it?
I'll read it.
Because if you could just play and get points, and I can read it.
You want to read it?
Yeah. Sorry, I read like the first word and I couldn't.
You can do it.
I'm playing.
You're playing both.
I'm playing both, baby. Baby.
From Alan, being the legal attorney to late Craig Peter Seago. It's what my name is on this as that email. And the lawyer handling this claim. Oh wait, shoot, that's not even the first one.
Wait, it isn't?
No. Here it is.
First down.
You have been designated to be the true successor of late quote, Craig Skoll deposited funds, who passed away on the 15th of March, 2018. Awaiting your swift reply.
Like no cause of death?
I am his advocate. He's put advocate with a capital A. He didn't capitalize March. Skull is in a completely different font, as though he has cropped out an image and pasted it in there.
Oh my god. Yeah, everything's in Times New.
Deposited is capitalized. And then I respond, yes, Uncle Craig. I remember him. What has he left me?
No cause of death, though?
Nope, him.
Wow. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Please read carefully. I am going to explain in details
full paragraphs.
why I contacted you, comma.
Ready, set,
I am in dire need to present a reliable and honest person to handle a very confidential transaction of my late client deposited funds as a last resort, and this involves transferring ownership of account to you. Period.
Excuse me. What?
My capital, late client being a foreigner, and oil merchants, space, forward slash, also merchant is capitalized, forward slash contractor, comma, before his death on the 15th of March 2018 here in London in an automobile crash he left behind a bank deposit with a closing balance value of 6.8 million pounds.
That's
Colon,
a lot.
lowercase, which, comma, I have successfully kept the documents with instruction that it must be released to the, all caps, claimants forward slash beneficiary, in brackets, you.
You.
To the deposited funds.
ready, set,
Capital, and, after a period, by the way, grammatically incorrect, and now, comma, the bank expects the money to be claimed by the beneficiary as instructed. Next paragraph. Though valuable efforts have been made to get in touch with any of my late client, relative, or beneficiary, comma, but at all to no avail, because he was an orphan and was never married and had no relative to me when I first met him. Lowercase
Yes,
I.
Matthew, it is a scammer.
Comma, capital, now, the bank's board of directors wants to confiscate the deposited funds or declare it capital bank's money.
ready, set,
However, comma, in order to avert this negative development, comma, that is why, comma, I seek for your permission to, all caps, present you, back to the normal speaking, as the next of kin so that the fund, comma, in parentheses, 6.8 million pounds, would subsequently be released to you from the bank as the, again, in parentheses, beneficiary. Period.
Question from Matt. I have Matthew.
Yes,
it's
I
amazing.
have.
Oh my
James
god.
Veach, great man.
Fourth quarter.
2 spaces. At this point, I, lowercase, cannot ascertain whether you are directly related to my late client or not, but I find this possible for you to be presented to the bank as the beneficiary to the deposited funds, since you have the same last name with him.
ready, set,
No period.
So he. Nope. That's very important. Why can't I move?
My character freaks out. You have to press A to move.
Yeah, I hit A. And he's just spinning.
Next paragraph. Why is that a
Who
TED Talk?
knows
I don't know,
why?
but it's a lot
But
of fun.
it's really good.
I guarantee that this claim will be executed in a way that can be defended with logic or justification, as all documents and proofs to enable you get this fund have been carefully worked out, and I am assuring you 100% risk-free involvement. Your share would be 50% of the total amount, while 50% would be for me, which I can invest in your country. If you have gone through this mail and you feel it is well understood, please get back to me with your decision to proceed with this claim so I can inform you on how to proceed.
I can invest in your country?
Regards.
That's
That's it, and that's the end.
Not even regards, and then his name, just regards.
Period. That's it. I respond to that. I feel as though that statement is not good enough. I suggest 90% to me and 10% to you.
Oh my god. You drive a hard bargain.
And then I believe...
ready,
Oh, that's
set,
the thing I wanted me to fill out. So, that was July 16th. What's the next? July 17th.
Got another interception.
From him. This is a completely separate set of emails, by the way.
Yes.
We were replying in that one set, and this is a completely separate set. It is my belief that you have perused my preceding mail, not even email, preceding mail, comma, and that you understood the content of the email. For this fund to be released as soon as possible by the finance company where it is lodged, it is imperative at this point to take preemptive steps that are necessary for the realization of our objective. They spelled preemptive wrong. Paramount among these are semicolon, not colon, which is used to list things. 1. A written claim letter addressed to the finance company backing your claim as the late Craig's next of kin. 2. A call to the finance company. As a precautionary measure, this claim letter must be composed in the most convincing and uncompromising manner. This must be done to discourage any feeling of doubt in the minds of the directors of this finance company concerning your claim. After years of closed-door meetings with these directors, I must say, without benefit of the doubt, that they have plans of their own, which is of clandestine nature. Note that before sending this claim letter, it is very important that you call the finance company requesting to speak with the CEO, Philip Loney, by name. If you do not know how to go about writing this claim letter, I will email a draft for you. Note that after filling this letter, I want you to send it back to me in other for necessary correction to be made should the needs arise. Thereafter, I will give you the contact of the finance company and the directive to call.
Ready, set.
Okay, Matt, good enough. Bear in mind that, double space, this claim is not going to be a process without a hitch because of the amount involved and the nature of the transaction. I have all the legal documents in my possession, and we are going to make the best use of them to our advantage. The only guarantee and assurance that this transaction will culminate in the successful release of this fund is for the both of us to work together as a team, i.e., learning to, all caps, confide and trust.
Ready.
Back to normal in each other. In doing so, we can both play our individual role in this transaction effectively. I am counting on you. Regards.
Was there any periods in that?
Yes, there were people.
I could not tell when there was and when there was not.
I respond to that. Will do, Alan. Before I do, however, are we okay with me getting 90% and you 10%? Because I would like to up it to 95% for me and 5% for you. It makes more sense to me, seeing as I am the one taking the claim. He said, yeah, that's fine. Please fill out the draft of the claim letter I sent you and email back for my perusal in order for me to advise you on how you are going to make contact with the bank. Thank you. He sent a draft of the email, not a PDF to fill out, not a doc, not a Word. Literally, the only thing he sent me was this weird form in an email. So, like, I can't show them, but I can show you.
What?
I'm supposed to fill out all the dotted spots.
But you can't.
Exactly. So I'm assuming he wanted me to copy it and send it to him, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so he sent me that, blah, blah, blah. He said, thank you.
Ready.
I say, will do. First, I would like to discuss how we would get the money to you. We will obviously have to convert the money from pounds to US dollars. Should I make another bank account to transfer the funds into? I think people might get suspicious. His response. I think that's a good idea, period. Lowercase. But we will have to take this one step at a time. We need to be in contact with the bank first and figure out what the requirements are towards releasing the deposited funds to you before we can be talking about opening another account. Get the letter completed and send back to me for my perusal. I respond, I hate to say this far into the process, but I'm not actually related to Craig. Is this okay, question mark? Do you think that the bank will get suspicious? He then didn't respond for 4 days.
4 days!
Because this all happened in one day. This is all July 17th.
Dude,
and
he
then
had to think it over. Mr.
So
Alan
4 days
Fuller
later,
had to think over
4 days
for
later,
4 days.
I send an email saying, Alan, it has been a while and I would like an answer to my question. He completely skips that email and creates an entirely new set. And says, being the legal attorney to the late... This is July 22nd, by the way. This is the day after that. Being the legal attorney to the late Craig Peter Seago, switching names now, and the lawyer handling this claim, comma, I, no spaces, have all legal and vital documents that would confer on you the legal right to claim, which is the certificate of deposit, comma, deed of lodge, no spaces, and the death certificate, all caps, And so no one is going to be involved in any form of trouble, and lowercase I guarantee that this claim will be executed in a way that can be defended with logic or justification as the required arrangements have been made for the completion of this process.
Yeah, good point, Matthew. That's exactly what I was thinking. Do you think the bank would get suspicious?
The only guarantee and assurance that this transaction will culminate in the successful release of this fund is for the both of us to work together as a team, i.e. learning to, all caps again, confide and trust, back to normal, in each other. In so doing, we can both play our individual role in this transaction effectively. I am counting on you. He repeated himself. Yeah, it's off a bit.
No, also another thing.
I respond, okay, cool. So I was thinking we split it 80% me, 10% you, 10% to charity.
So now we're switching it up from 95 to 5 to 80, 10, 10?
Yep.
Why not 85, 5, 10?
Doesn't matter.
That would...
Him. Good. What is important to me, no comment, by the way. Good. What is important to me is getting the money released from the bank and not to allow the bank or the government to confiscate the deposited funds to themselves. Spelled theirselves wrong.
Wait, how'd they spell it then?
It's...
Oh, with a space. Interesting.
So please fill out the draft of the claim letter I sent you and email back for my perusal in order for me to advise on how you are going to make contact with the bank. 2 spaces. Thank you. No period. He has been switching between capital I and lowercase I the entire time. I say, I would love to fill out your draft. However, it seems as though you have sent me an email of the draft, not something I can fill out. If you would please kindly send a fillable PDF for me to fill out, that would be greatly appreciated. He says, I am still waiting for your response back. What happened?
Is that the last thing?
That's it. July 23rd.
Was it? Oh my god. Give him a good old...
That's it.
No. Give him a good old, like...
You want me to email him back? Be like...
Mr... What? Go Mr. and his last name, so I believe Mr. Fuller, right?
I want to put his full name. Mr. Alan Fuller.
I am concerned that you may be... trying... I'm concerned you may be trying to back add the deal and you've turned sides to the government.
Deal. To the bank board. That's what I'm doing. It says. As such, I have hired an investigator look into these matters further
Midair?
and to consult with on whether I should continue with this deal. Period.
Oh god.
Copy and paste his first message. No, that's a lot of typing.
What is happening? What are we doing?
Upset at me for doing this.
Yeah, bring up restream.
How are you do tonight? Blah blah blah. Really slow.
Yes,
Watch it,
epic
football.
football.
Blah,
Boobahs.
blah.
Also, Matt, you spelled boobah without the H.
Guys, great ski is cut off along the left. Yeah, it is. Is this the weird thing you told me about over the summer? Probably, Cam. Do you think the bank would get suspicious? Yes, you should have changed it to 90 him, 10 you. I did, and then changed it again. Wait, no, Joey.
You can't stop us.
Is Cam ever not upset with her? Who cares? I'm continuing. Anyway.
We're doing it. Oh, is it over?
In the locker room?
Oh, it's over.
Nice. It's 9:59. We forgot to do the 10-minute thing. Review for the game. I'll continue this later. Don't just skip to that. Graphics. Graphically speaking, I don't think it's too bad. I think their choice of colors could have been better.
Negative 72.
I think their choice of colors could have been better, but
yeah.
I don't think graphically it was that bad. What do you think?
It could be better.
It could be better. It could be better.
It could be worse.
It could be worse. I think it's weird that they tried to do it at an angle.
Yeah.
Sound?
give
It has music.
I'll give it a yeah.
It has
the
music.
sound.
Any sports game with music immediately makes the sports game better.
Any sports game?
Any sports game with music immediately makes it better. Having to deal with sports games without music is so boring and tedious.
Yeah. Although there isn't music when you're actually playing.
There is.
I can't hear it.
There is music. It's not much though. There's a lot of beeping. I'm pretty sure there's music. I don't know. Get into a game real quick.
No. You
Alright.
do it.
Whatever. Anyway, the music here is pretty nice. Gameplay? Gameplay is where this falls down. It's very slow. The controls are a bit weird. More than a bit weird.
You do not have control on which person you are.
You don't have
cannot
control
switch
over which
from
person
that.
you are. You can't switch it. So if you're off screen, you're off screen. Sprinting is all sorts of wacky.
Yeah, it's like you get one boost and then that character is out.
It doesn't help that we don't know how to play football,
Yeah.
but I think even if
So-
you could play football, you'd have a hard time with this game.
Mm-hmm.
Gameplay is really where it falls down, I think. So your final verdict?
Yes, it's got decent graphics, and the music isn't that. It has music, but still, the main core of a game needs to be its gameplay. And if it has a bad gameplay, I gotta give it a down. Cause give it that down.
I have to. I will agree. I am giving it a
could
thumbs
not.
down, but more so because the last football game we played had a mode called Coach Mode, where you didn't actually play. You chose what your team would do. So
okay.
you would choose the formation they would do and everything,
Yeah.
and then you would just sit.
Less of a
And do
game,
nothing
more of
and
like
watch
a,
it, right.
almost like a simulation.
Right. Hi, hey, Tay. It is definitely active tonight because we were going over me responding to a
Yeah.
scam email that I stopped responding to in on July 23rd.
And
Anyway, so that is 2 thumbs down for Super Action Football. Unfortunate, but I'm not really surprised.
yeah,
I did open this game beforehand
you did.
to see if it worked.
Oh right, you told me it wasn't gonna be a good one.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over to our next game. Since it's a Saturday, we are doing 2 hours.
Are we doing?
We are doing. It's, as Matt says, Funny Mario time.
Funny Mario time. Oh no. Oh yay.
Oh yay.
Uh,
Oh, you're right.
That
You have the
was
second
player
player
one.
controller.
are you gonna be playing it?
No,
Or am I?
you are first because
Oh,
I need to respond
yay.
to
Oh,
Mr. Alan Fuller.
Wait, has he responded?
No, I
No?
haven't sent
Oh, you
it
haven't
yet.
sent it yet.
Okay, so what I have so far,
Okay,
Mr. Alan Fuller.
please remind me. How does save stating work? Because I do not want to mess this
Select
up.
L is to save. Select R is to, or no, select R is to save. Select L is to load.
Okay, so. Oh, it's paused. Oh, that's why it's paused.
It's an auto-scrolling. All right.
Good
So,
see. Loving it. Good.
Mr. Alan Fuller, I'm concerned that you may be trying to back out of the deal and that you have turned sides to the bank board. As such, I've hired an investigator to look into these matters further and to consult on whether I should continue with this deal. If you wish to continue, please let me know as soon as possible. I apologize for the lack of response.
I have been in
My
Tallahassee, Florida.
period. I was involved
Okay, yeah, no, that's
in
not gonna
a
work.
terrible automotive accident
This money would be very helpful
where
with my medical bills.
a poor, unfortunate family possessive family's uncle was killed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The money would be greatly appreciated.
Are you implying that he died again?
As
That
I
Craig
am
Skull
in
died
a
again?
lot of legal trouble, and my car is total. Please respond soon. Sincerely, Carl.
I'm having. Oh, Joey, we're having a moment.
Oh, we are.
I'm so sorry. You haven't missed.
You haven't missed
Okay,
anything.
hear me out. This is all you've been missing. It's been that pretty much.
Yeah, this is all it's been. All right. Hush, Matthew. You can save state after unpausing, you know.
I don't trust myself. You know what? Fine.
Anyway, send. Let's hope Alan Fuller replies.
May have saved state a little bit too late.
What do you mean?
Because, you know, that's there. But like, see what I mean? This is why I don't trust. You see what I mean when I say I don't trust myself? Got close. Woo! I mean, we can get this to work.
We can. It's just gonna take a lot of effort. Let me find the death counter.
Just add it. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's loud.
Let's turn all of my sound off, and we'll just add like 40. There we go. We'll say that's good. Yeah, you can do it. It's just gonna take a bit of working. Trey, you need to crouch midair.
That would make sense. If I can... the issue is, like, jumping off of the block. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It gets really
I
fast.
don't know. I may have messed up. But you know what? I'm gonna blame it on you guys for not having multiple save states set to that.
I am counting these as. Hey, look, 2019.
Hey, look.
2020. It's the
Hey, Happy New Year. Woo!
2021.
Man, dude, the years go by fast.
You got it, but you just keep it going. I'll let you know when we hit 50.
Tell me when we hit 2066.
Why?
Cyberpunk.
Ah.
Oh, you immediately grab onto those.
Mhm. If you're in the area.
That's bad. I didn't crouch. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of silence. You need to be pulling your weight because I'm the one focusing on the game. You're the one just sitting there.
He has to be grabbed on. I don't know. What do you want to talk about, huh? What fun stories do we have? What fun stories can we talk about? Converse with? Oh, you fell. You didn't grab onto it that time.
Yeah, because I hit the ground. a lot of the exact same thing
Dude,
going on.
I don't think you watched when I continued to get this far in kind of this level, but the Yoshi, I had accidentally saved stating it after dropping him.
Oh, yikes.
Or like, I save stated it right as I dropped him. So I would keep loading back, and every so often it would load, and I'd be holding it, like, I'd hit the hold button fast enough that it wouldn't register as me letting go. Huh. Tay, so what's the most embarrassing or horrific experience you've ever had in a public restroom?
I don't go to public restrooms.
So, reset.
Oops.
So,
Don't know how I managed that one.
I think the weirdest thing I've seen in a public restroom, hey, 2066, 2067.
Hey, Keanu Reeves.
So, I think the weirdest thing I've seen in a restroom was I was in the stall, and this dude walks into the stall. Cowboy boots. Now, it wasn't just cowboy boots. It was cowboy boots that looked like bubble wrap. Like, it wasn't clear like bubble wrap, but it was leather with these weird little balls on the outside all over it. And it was these crappy mustard yellow boots. You did hear Keanu, Cam, because Trey made
Yes.
a reference to Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk 2066, where it's literally just Keanu Reeves in that game. Like, he voices the character, it looks like him. So, like, your cybernetic husband.
Anyway, I think that's probably the weirdest thing I've seen.
Speaking of bathroom stories, so, like, this week in school, I walk into one of the restrooms. 3-4 guys just standing there, you know, as they do. It's not weird.
That's it.
No. But, like, I walk in, I gotta pause it. They all stop talking. They all turn around, look at me, and just leave the room.
They just leave.
No words. Dead silence. Looking at me the entire time as they leave.
This schmuck has ruined it.
And, like, I just like walk into one of the stalls and I'm just like, oh.
I think the two most recent, like, best bathroom stories that I have that have to do with our school is, according to my mom, there was a rumor going around that someone had been, like, knocked unconscious in one of the
God.
bathrooms, like, from a fight. Which, I mean, doesn't surprise me, other than the fact that word like that gets around. Like, I've heard about every fight that's happened in our school this year.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I'd never heard about that. The other one was from Josh, actually.
I don't think this is possible.
You think you saved it too late?
Yep.
Then you're gonna have to redo the level. You thinking you're gonna?
Yep, I'm fine with taking that. One day morning, there was... Oof. Oh, right, you were talking about that.
There were, like, a lot of people. I turned around and walked out instantly. Okay, that's nothing. I've been in a bathroom with a lot of people. The lunch times and the morning are the worst times to use the bathrooms in the cafeteria because everyone is always in there. Anyway, the story is from Josh, and Josh is 6'5". And there are people in our school, and they're known for being extremely rude. And Josh is using the bathroom, and he's in one of the stalls, and he's like, this one guy sees my legs under the stall door. I'm speaking from as though, like, I am Josh.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, this guy saw my legs under the door, and he kicked open the stall door. And it was these two guys, and one of them looks up at me, and the other one just, like, taps him on the shoulder and is like, let's just go. And I turn around and I'm like, I'm trying to go pee, do you mind? And they just walked away.
Do ya mind?
I'm like, I can't imagine what it would be like. Like, they obviously planned on, like, doing something. I don't know what, though. Like, they kicked open the stall door and immediately regretted it after seeing, you know, Josh, who was, like, a foot taller than them. But, Josh has interesting story. Being that tall carries a lot of power, but he doesn't
God.
like being that tall.
I wish I was his height.
I don't.
I do.
I think my height is actually a really good height. Like, I'm average height for a male. And I think being that tall, you would encounter a lot of issues other than just, like, you know, back pain and all the other stuff you get with just being tall.
If you get back pains either way, you might as well. Right.
I guess. But then you have to deal with things that aren't made for tall people and having to get specific clothes, and usually the larger the clothes, the more fabric, which means the more money it costs.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was the one that passed this, by the way. Both times. I like to confuse people. Like, it's one of my favorite pastimes. And one of the easiest ways is if you're ever in the bathroom and someone, like, you know, knocks on the door or rattles the door handle and, you know, gives you a slight heart attack.
You just go, come in.
Yeah, you say, come in, and just listen for their reaction.
And if they do, you go, I've been expecting you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Tay says, one time I was waiting in line to use the restroom. 30 minutes had passed and I barely moved. So I cut ahead to investigate. People were only using one stall because no one wanted to hand flush the unflushed stalls. Why? It doesn't make any sense. So I go into each stall and flush it for them. That's good on you, Tay.
Yeah. Like, that just sounds like a bunch of wimps to me.
Is that why the... Hear me out. Is that why all of the women restroom lines are always so long? I know that's not the right answer, but, like... I don't know. I feel like that could be a reason.
You know what? Everyone jokes about, like, the boys' restrooms being, like, insane, but, like, what if the women's restrooms were just, like, 10 times more insane, but, like, no one talks about it?
They're so much worse.
That's why it's just, like...
Matt says, nah, Trey, just say, come here, have a seat.
What would you like for
What would
Christmas,
you like
my
for Christmas?
boy?
Exactly what I thought. I thought, Santa, come sit on my lap. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Like, fully clothed?
I mean, do you sit on a toilet fully clothed?
It depends. You're not getting any explanation. I was really tempted to say, do you not?
That says, oh hey, this level. Speaking of this level, I'm sorry. It's okay, Matt.
Don't worry, I technically did the exact same thing.
Trey screwed us over by saving too late, which I don't think he actually did. I think it's possible. But
It's just gonna be a lot harder.
very difficult. So I might end up trying off stream. Or someday when we come back to this, I might try on stream.
Or you'll just force me to do it.
But as of right now, we're under a different save state. Have you ever called one of your teachers mom?
No.
Have you ever said, like, whenever someone says, enjoy your meal, have you ever said you too?
No. The common thing like that I do, I'll say goodnight instead of goodbye, usually. And I'll be like, yep, I'm just going to sleep.
The common thing I do a lot... Oh, Rip Yoshi.
Well,
So, the thing I've noticed is,
oh, that was
whenever people say, like, I'll be right back, I'm gonna use the bathroom, or I'm gonna go take a shower, like, on Discord, I always say, okay, have fun. Right?
It's like the exact opposite of Camden with don't die.
Well, I say, have fun. And I think about it. I think about it a lot now, because, like, you think about it right now, it's like, how is someone gonna have fun? Like, you're just using the bathroom, whatever. But I told my dad, I'm gonna go take a shower, and he said, okay, have fun. And I was like, that's why I say it.
It's a family thing.
And it all made sense.
course, that time I hit.
I'm sorry. Tay said I called my teacher grandma once.
Or called your grandma teacher. It's sub teach.
Oh my god.
Frizz, no way.
Kim says, oh my gosh, I need to tell you, you need to call Gonzo Lil Gons or Lil Gon Gon. It's almost like Eddie Von Von. I told you that, right?
No! What?
My PE teacher's name is Mr. Edgar, and I call him Eddie Von Von.
You told me the other ones. You did not tell me that one. That one hurt physically.
That's the one I actually call him, like, most often. And he responds to it. I was like, Eddie Von Von. He's like, yeah. He calls me Fleshy. So, I mean, it's kind of a give and take on what we call each other.
Do you think I could call Mr. Crossling Crossy?
Call him James.
Crossy boy?
I mean...
Crossing me boy!
All I remember... Oh god, weird teacher names. I call Mr. Janky Jaiko Mankey. Because there was one kid in our class named Laszlo, and
That's an interesting name.
he drew on the board a lot. And he was, you know...
Oh my god, I need... Speaking...
I'm not gonna call him the most sane person, he was definitely not. But he drew, like, a terrible, what looked like a bad version of, like, a me of Mr. Janky, and then called it Jaiko Mankey. And it was just on the board, and so now he's forever Jaiko
So,
Mankey.
in Mr. Carter's room,
Alright.
people like to draw on his boards a lot too.
Right.
And one day, we come in after a weekend, and there's just this really well-drawn peach.
Like just a peach, like a fruit? Or
No,
Princess
like
Peach?
Princess Peach.
Okay.
Like really well drawn. It had her like umbrella from Super Princess Peach, if you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. And the
parasol?
the next day, it's still there, but there was a few modifications,
Oh boy.
and like the equivalent of what I could only assume to be blood coming out from her eyes, and a goatee on the parasol. And, like, the peach went from looking, like, genuinely good... and they also gave her, like, a really creepy smile. So the peach went from, like, a genuinely, like, really well-drawn... just drawing to, like, nightmare fuel. And the parasol went from a parasol to, like, Jack Black.
Mr. Garber always has a picture of Phineas on his board. Because for some reason, someone really likes drawing Phineas on his board.
I didn't know Mr. Duggins could draw.
Not Mr. Duggins.
No, I know. Like, he's the one
Oh,
that
Mr.
drew it.
The ones that's obsessed with
Yes.
Phineas and Ferb.
He's the one that drew
He has
it.
so many Perrys in his room.
Yes.
And it's kind of creepy.
I
like,
noticed
it's
last
a
year.
very odd obsession.
Because
with
you
Perry
don't
the Platypus.
notice
Until you look for it.
Yeah.
And you
then
just
you're
start
like,
noticing, like,
that's
Perry.
a lot.
Perry? Perry. Mr. Garber has a poster on one of his walls, and someone took, like, a printed out version of Danny DeVito's face and stuck it over the face of another dude. And it's very entertaining to look at.
Got a response yet from good old Alan Fuller?
No, he's not going to respond at night. He may not respond at all. Maybe Alan doesn't even exist anymore.
He was just an AI created to specifically spam call you.
Possible.
What does this say? Ah, yes. E. That's what it says.
Cam, the question is though, would Peach compare to my corrupted Disney Lion King coloring page? I'm assuming it would be worse, Cam. It wasn't actually that bad. The question would be, does it compare to my cursed image of Bowsette? I've shown you it, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Joey,
Yeah.
we're on stream. Careful.
I'm not gonna say anything that'll make Twitch take us down.
Make sure you don't show anything that Twitch will
I'm
take
not
down.
gonna show the cursed Bowsette. That is, it is very
To
cursed.
be honest, I don't remember, but I don't.
I can go find it.
I don't wanna.
Matt says, dude, Duggins is the best.
He's great.
Duggins is great.
He's great. Is he the best? Maybe.
Yeah. He's definitely one of my favorite teachers.
He's got a lot of competition though.
Like Mr. Crossland.
And
And-
Mr. Carter.
And Eddie Von Von.
Yeah, and Eddie Von Von. Von Von the Bon Bon.
Mr. Edgar's just a dad, honestly.
He gives me like heavy Jack Black vibes for some reason.
Mr. Edgar?
Occasionally, yeah. Well,
Just throw Yoshi.
I'm just gonna practice.
Just this Yoshi empty.
Oh, look at the dash dancing.
Oh, very impressive. That says not like Twitch will. Anyway, channel isn't big enough. I mean, it's not, but better safe than sorry.
Should have just not have safe stated. But you're like, no, it'll be fine. It wasn't fine, Joey.
I mean, you could go back to it. Do you want to go back to that moment?
Sure. I feel like I would get more done.
The auto scroll is much faster. Pull a griffin and yeet Yoshi. Yeah, he did do that. A lot. That was good. That was a good one. On your second try. Now you're never gonna get one
Oops.
like that again.
Screw it. We're stuck this far and might as well go farther. Right? Right, Joey?
2200. Yay! Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I hope you're proud of yourself. You need to grab it like right at the bottom. And then immediately jump off. Yes, this is how. It's just not possible. Maybe it's not.
But we're sure is gonna try. What you looking up there, buddy? Oh, hey, look who's streaming. It's SNES Live.
Really?
Yeah. I heard they're a great channel. You should like and subscribe.
I'm not proud of that.
You like that shameless plug? 'Cause I sure didn't. What am I? Wait a minute. What was Joseph?
Huh.
What am I getting squished by?
I believe.
It's not the wall.
I believe there's a line of chompies.
A line of chompies.
Yep. That's what I'm calling them.
Don't prove us wrong.
Oh god. We're not halfway through the level. That's a majority of the way through the level. Look at this. Look, if you...
Shh. Don't crush our dreams.
Where we are now is like over 75% of the way through the level.
Don't say that, because that just makes me feel bad.
Oh yeah, he started it way before. Here, you want me to go back so you can watch it from here?
But he, like, waited for a second, too. And his looks a lot slower when he does it. Like, you're not noticing that? Also, Jesus Christ. Like,
So from here, he does wait. But he still does it, like, way early. So you can do it, you just have to be really fast, because he jumps from one to the other at about the point where you are. You're just gonna have to be very fast. And you aren't gonna be able to mess up this next part after this. Otherwise, you're screwed. Because, like...
yeah, I'm paying attention.
Watch it one more time.
I was watching, don't worry.
It goes so fast.
Yeah, but, like, watch this. I guess I'll die?
Well, his doesn't start pushing him until, like, right here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Which is an issue. I'm scared of that part.
I'm scared of this right here. Right. That and then this.
Because if you miss that, you're dead.
The jump.
Jump into the pipe, you're dead.
Yeah.
So imagine getting through that part you were scared of and then missing the pipe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this Trey, my guy, you need to work on your smoothness. That says
Referring
subscribe
to?
Simple Clips, Munchers Joy, Munchies.
Because, like... What?
I don't know. That was before you did the shameless plug.
Mm. The chop.
We don't have to keep playing this, by the way. You've been playing it for 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes.
Bless him.
Was after the plug? Okay. What was that in reference to?
Probably the plug. Buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Both of those are correct.
Yes. Both of those are proper.
I'm assuming you were adding on to mine?
No.
To my... Oh, okay.
I was correcting yours. Referring to... Okay. She was referring to the plug.
I'm gonna do it blind. I actually got to the other vine. I just didn't hit up. Like, I had gotten the jump perfect because I looked over and we were dead in the lava. Got up there. Got on the vine. He's stuck in a death loop.
Matt says, just saying, I'm pretty sure your emulator or whatever you're using is sped up.
Yeah. Because it looked a lot faster.
could go into the settings and
50% it, make it like baby
slow
mode.
down.
What? You saw what it was at the corner of your eye, I'm assuming?
Charles favorites. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright.
So it should be slow?
No.
No?
I'm gonna pop out of that. We're gonna do this. Hit that.
Oh, God, my neck.
That didn't work. Alright, well, I don't know how to do it, and I don't really want to mess with anything while my father is not here, so I'm just not going to. Stick this back in. Messes I remember playing, and the movement was way too fast. So, to complete this, we're going to be better than most Kaizo runners. Because they do it slow.
But they die like only 30 times. We've died 2,290.
Do you want to switch games? I'm giving you the choice.
6 more tries. 5. 4. 2. Last one. Yeah, let's...
Come on.
I think you forget.
One more.
No, you forgot one.
No, come on, just one.
No, I did
One
do.
more.
I did do.
One more. One more. One more.
One more.
Okay. 2300. All right. Cool. What do you want to play? Because we aren't getting anywhere in this, and it's felt like it's been so long, and it's only 10:07. Oh yeah, we talked about playing Dream Course.
All right, and hey, look at it. There's Dream Course. Oops, that's the wrong button. Everything else is start except for that. I'm letting you be player 1.
Sure. You want to play against each other?
So we'll play with each other.
Well, it's
Co-op?
either play against or
Single
play
player?
yours, just like a single player playthrough.
But like switch back and forth.
No, I would just let you play the campaign.
I don't know. Playing 2-player. I'm making you play this.
Which one?
I don't know. Okay. What do you like?
Well, I think I'm going first.
Maybe. Thanks for letting me read that, buddy.
It's handicaps.
Oh.
It makes the game more difficult.
Maybe I want the game more difficult. Maybe I'm just that much of a god, also. Kibi just got ruined.
Oh god! I hate this level already.
What is it for power up?
B.
B?
Okay, says Joey is too good at those
Just-
games.
What if I just,
Matt says I believe in Trey.
if I just went against the curve?
You're gonna risk it and hope to God you get something that allows you to knock off the
What if I just didn't?
Wow.
What if I just didn't?
I wanted
Oh, you're going for a big boy?
that.
You might have gone too deep. if I just... But what if I just...
Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Boom. Indeed.
Definitely. I kinda forgot you had to hit A a second time. What was just the little doot?
Wait.
Little doot you did.
Oh, I don't know. I do it personally because I think it like makes you go further, but I'm pretty sure the only thing it does is if you do it when you hit the ground, you bounce farther.
Yeah, because I knew it bounced you, but like, I don't think it does anything when you're on the ground.
Oh, what a perfect shot.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
Why? See, I'm gonna be a real gamer. I'm gonna go for the cool shots. I'm going for the stuff that makes them like pop. Makes them pop.
Mm-hmm. I'm going for the win. Brilliant. Love it. What thrilling gameplay you have introduced to us.
God, you take my squid. You take my squib.
Shoot, I think I'm either turning too much or not turning enough.
Ah. Did you enjoy the Skittles?
The ones from Wednesday?
Yeah, you said you just now eat them.
Okay. My squid.
You squid my stars.
That will be your star.
How do you change angle? Is
B.
it?
Hold B and go left or right. If you hit down, it shows like a follow through. You just slam into me. Trade powers, even though we have the same power. Nice.
I really hope that messes you up. Ah, yes. Yeah, yes. Go behind it.
I have an idea. It doesn't count. It doesn't constitute you into it. Lovely. I did not account for the hill.
Do you think this is gonna work? I don't think it is. I'm gonna go for it.
You aren't
either
gonna
way.
hit the tornado. Not like this.
Whee!
Apparently you aren't gonna hit anything.
I mean, yeah. Up. Close up.
Joey, you never did the thing. What do you want me to do, Matt?
Oops.
I don't remember.
Hear me out. Hear me out!
And I did do it, Matt. I did it at the beginning, or at like the end of football when you first came in.
Like that hot sauce.
What? You want to try that again, bud?
Nope.
I don't think that
You
was
heard
English.
me.
And now you can't get it. too late now, Matt.
Just going. Not planning, just going.
How did you go that direction?
I don't know. I honestly, oh, I was really hoping to get that other one.
You dare
I'm a hidden god at this.
steal
Mm-hmm.
my stars?
Yes. Yes, in fact, I do.
Oh, that was disappointing.
You absolute buffoon. You idiot. You go to sleep.
That's the noise it makes.
It's kind of like the noise a pigeon makes.
Yeah, that noise.
Yeah.
You threw me off the edge. I'm upset. I'm mad.
Dude, I've never played this game before, but I am a hidden god, I'm telling you. This is my talent.
You can't get in this round.
I know. You gotta get a star, though. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys.
Boys.
Bad boys. What you gonna do?
Whoever loses should do the Chubby Bunny
Honestly,
challenge.
I'd be fine with that.
Do the Chubby Bunny. That's not even
I can do
a
that.
fair thing. Like, you can fit so much in your mouth, and I can as well. My mouth just doesn't open wide.
I wanna know.
No.
Just for fun.
We don't have
Mushrooms?
We don't have marshmallows. I mean, we don't have mushrooms, but we don't have marshmallows either. Not the kind for that challenge, at least. I think we have like the little tiny marshmallows that people sometimes put in their hot
Yeah.
chocolate.
We have those too. Fit 50 of them in my mouth.
Tiny marshmallows?
Yeah?
Pretty sure you could fit more.
Are we talking like the super tiny ones?
Super
or like
tiny
this
ones,
small?
yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like these ones.
Oh, no.
'Cause I'm pretty sure I can fit like 50 of these in my mouth.
What do you think you're doing?
Can you control that?
You can. It is reversed.
Okay, it's just very subtle, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be us infinitely going back and forth until one of us messes up. I am Kibi.
Trey's yellow. Easiest way to differentiate it. Can you not, bud?
Just did that instead. Yes, that's what I wanted to do.
You should go back there. Just see what happens.
Yep, that's what I want to do.
Just going for it. You're hitting down. Down doesn't do anything.
I thought it showed like the
That
further.
was the further.
Oh. That was like yikes further. What? Dude, I don't know either.
Honestly, where am I?
Behind Krakow. Yo. Yo, do it. That'll just be cool looking.
Imagine if I could.
You notice how this game's gotten by so much quicker than Kaizo?
Just a better game.
Yeah?
No offense to Kaizo Mario.
It's just a more fun game.
It is.
You can make that. That's easy. It's like chump stuff.
Chump change.
Yeah. It's like $9 in quarters.
I'm not proud of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling you a chump for it.
I feel really bad for the lady who had to count that.
When did you spend it?
On gas.
Oh, right.
I spent $9 in quarters on gas. And then proceeded to feel really bad about it. As the lady counted out my $9 in quarters. Oh. That would have been cool. You know what I'm gonna do?
And I blocked your view.
You know what I'm gonna do?
You gonna pop it in?
No. Or not.
I think we're both asleep. Or at least I am. I think you are too.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw you off the edge. I want you to know that.
I don't care if you go in the hole or not. I'm still gonna have more points.
I don't. The problem isn't that you getting more points. It's the problem of I at least need to get like 2 comparative to the 3 or 4 you would have. Like that would make it a doable thing. But if you have, you know, 6 to my 3.
Clean. Oh, clean. What is that?
Not the hitbox. You should just go for it, Trey. You have the win in the bag.
The thing is, I don't think I can.
You can just ride up it. Don't pop it in. Just get next to it and then go in. Or do that. That works as well.
I'm gonna miss this now. It's gonna be all your fault. Told you.
Why did you go at full power?
I don't know what power I'm supposed
Go
to go
up
to.
next to it and then just put it in.
Now you're gonna take more of my stuff, and now I'm gonna need to go grab it.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Do you want me to not take more of your stuff?
Just gotta stall first.
I didn't actually mean for that to happen, but that's kind of cool that it did.
Touch me, I dare you.
Screw you.
Just twiddle my thumbs and wait.
It's like, oh my god. Oh, that's amazing.
What was that? It's like industrial whale noises.
I know where
Why do you press the button so forcefully?
I missed by just the tiniest bit.
You fool! Now you're the one asleep.
I am the sleepy sheepy.
I am the ultimate life form.
Cars? You haven't watched JoJo's. You wouldn't get that.
I was making a reference to Shadow the Hedgehog.
I was making a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Huh. You're not even good enough to be my faker. Do you know what Sonic says after that?
No.
I'll make you eat those words! You like that?
you know the voice lines to Sonic? I think that's 06.
No, that is Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh my god.
I believe Light Side Path. Don't question it. I'll make you eat those words. It's one of the best lines in the game.
Taste is okay, that was great. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, thanks.
Oh, you. Oh! That was actually impressive, Joseph.
I didn't want to go in yet.
But that was impressive.
I wanted to steal your star and then get close. Game Grumps vibe.
Oh yeah, we give
We've
off
talked
such a
about
Game
that.
Grumps vibe. He's the Aaron, I'm the Dan. Totally thought you were going off the edge there.
Jesus Christ. I hate Sonic games.
Oh, they're so bad, but so
They're
good.
so bad. They're not so good. They're all bad. That is it. They're just bad. Oh, please. Oh.
So when it happens to you, you're fine, but when it happens to me, oh no. Still more stars than you.
Oh, you think I care? Watch this.
Really thought you were about to miss that.
I'm in a enclosed area. How would
Also, I
miss
think
it?
you hit the diddly-do to bounce off that. I don't think you do it in Tornado. Why do you move so much in Tornado?
Yeah.
Well,
You're just gonna sleep.
sleepy boy.
This candy.
Got tired. Took a nap. He fired.
Well, that's upsetting.
And he missed.
That was disappointing.
Didn't mean to do that one.
Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't matter though.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
What?
Amen.
How do you not have? How are you not to sleep?
I have 4 little...
I thought you lost.
I got 4 rad boys. Well, I guess I have 2. I had 4 rad boys.
Oh, okay, so you only lose 2. Nice.
I mean, I'm on, but like out. You know?
15 minutes.
Yeah, we can finish this in 2 minutes. You just have to not steal any of my stars. Greatly appreciated.
No. I'm forsaken to be in the pit.
The pit. Oh, hey, look. That's kind of cool.
Fired. Missed. Fired again. Missed. Told you. Now watch a pro gamer in action.
Yeah, that's... Well done, Jay.
I'm not going.
I wanted you to go into the sand so badly.
I'm not going in the hole. I'm going for the stars. Really hope you missed that.
I'm going for the hole. There we go. Handshake.
Yep.
Yep.
It's gonna be all for tonight, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to finish the entire game in a minute.
Alright, well, thank you guys for, joining us on the stream.
I totally forgot to say what Sonic says to Shadow before he says, "Ha, you're not even good enough to be my faker." You wanna hear? I found you, faker!
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys
Okay.
for joining us on this stream. That is going to conclude our stream. of Super Action Football, and then
Yeah.
Kaizo Mario, and
And-
a little bit of Kirby's Dream Course.
Why couldn't it have just been Kirby's Dream Course?
Because we decided on Kaizo Mario earlier, and then...
No, why did we have to play football?
Oh, because we had to do it.
I always stuck with like...
The crappy sports games?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know, dude. Alright. See you guys. No words? No words. Alright. See you guys on Sunday.